Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, She Plans, She Budgets. In today's video, we'll be going over week number 3 for the month of May. So let's get started. Alright, so as you guys know, I am using my 7x9 monthly planner from Erin Condren. And the budget kit I am using this month is from Erica Life Vlogs. I do have her shop link down below. So for this week, we are checking in from the 15th through the 21st. So let's zoom in on this side of the week. All right, so looking at the 15th, I did eat out at a Chinese food restaurant for $67.40. That was for my boyfriend and I. On the 16th, my boyfriend did sign up for a kickboxing class, and after his free trial, he did decide to join the membership, which is $85. So that was marked as an unbudgeted expense, and then next month in June, you will see it as a regular monthly bill. Then on the 17th, we had our Apple Music bill come out for $16, as well as we went to HEB and spent $108.57. That is the lowest we ever spent in a week for groceries, so I was very, very happy with that number. And then for eating out, we did have like a lazy day in a sense. We ordered out for breakfast at IHOP, and then we also ordered out for dinner at Domino's, and that total was $107.65. On the 18th, we did fill up our gas for $40, and then we had Audible bill come out. We did notice it increased by $1 roughly, so that was paid because it is automatic. The 19th and the 20th was thankfully no spend days, and then on the 21st, I ended the week off at Chick-fil-A for $13.52, and that did come out of my personal spending. And then lastly, I did have my Spectrum phone bill come out, which was $14, and that payment is automatic as well. All right, as you guys could probably already tell, I did forget to mention my expense tracker legend right here. So in case anyone was wondering while I was going through my expenses, these are the various colors that represent my cash envelope categories: gasoline, groceries, which includes household products and laundry products, spending, eating out, and unbudgeted. So I believe I used all categories this week. And again, I just had the 2 no spend days, which is great. So now we can go ahead and flip to the next page. All right, so this is where I keep my expense log of all of my transactions throughout the month. So we'll just be checking in again from the 15th through the 21st. And then this is the weekly check-in page where I'll jot down all of the totals for what I spent and what was remaining for week 3. Please excuse that noise you may hear. The outside generator just turned on. All right, so now for week 3, again, we're looking at the 15th through the 21st. I do like to stuff my categories only once a month, and that happens in week 1. So for week 3, I didn't add anything to these categories, so we're just going to get right into what the totals are for spent. So for gasoline, we did only pump once, and that was $40. So out of the 84 last week, we should still have $44.20. And I believe we can get by until June with that. Groceries, we spent $108.57, and I am so proud of that number. And then for remaining, if we take the $310.66 minus $108.57, that leaves me with $202 with 9 cents. Okay, and that would need to cover us for the last week of May. Next, for spending, I spent a total of the $13.52, which was at Chick-fil-A. Subtracting that from last week amount, which was $73.77, I had remaining, minus $13.52. That leaves me with $60.25, which is not bad at all. And then here is the doozy, eating out. This is my struggle category. For eating out, I spent a total of $67.40 plus the $107.65, which totals $175 with 5 cents. And as you can see, what we had remaining last week was only $90.39, which means I am indeed over budget, sadly, by $84. Whew. And 66 cents. I will admit, in this week, on the day where we ate ate out twice in one day, I was having a I don't care day, and obviously it cost me almost $85 outside of my budget. But sometimes you just fall into those little moods where you just don't want to cook, you don't want to, you know, do any of the things that you need to do on a daily basis to keep your life like balance, I should say. So like if you do a little bit each day, you don't have to, you know, spend one day doing like all the things and then, you know, burn yourself out, get stressed or what have you. So I was having one of those days where I just didn't want to do nothing, just lay in bed, watch TV, or, you know, whatever I did that day. And, you know, this is the result of not sticking to my budget. So basically eating out is off limits for the rest of the month. Although I did treat myself to Chick-fil-A, but I used it out of my spending, because spending is for me to use for whatever I want. So sometimes I do, you know, use it for eating out. So that kind of like doesn't count because I took it from here versus here. But eating out is officially closed for the rest of the month of May. And we'll just try to reel it in for June, because I'm keeping the number the same. I'm not going to increase it because I do want to work on spending less or eating out less. And I think what's really eating at the budget too is because we use the food service apps a lot instead of picking up the food ourselves. And I'm sure that would, you know, save a ton because of the fees: delivery fee, service fee, tip. I definitely don't mind tipping, but I'm just saying, like, I wouldn't have to tip if I pick it up myself. Yeah, so I'm gonna try that for June. Try to pick up the food myself versus, you know, having it delivered, just to see if that brings the number down. I mean, I might balance out, but at least I wouldn't be over. So that's the game plan for June as of now. And then my last transaction for unbudgeted was $85, and that was so my boyfriend can join his kickboxing class. So with that $85, we will need to add that to last week's total for unbudgeted, which was $244.14. So that brings our new unbudgeted total to $329.14. All right, and yeah, that is it for week 3. This is what we're looking like for the remaining amounts. I believe these 3 categories should be good. Hopefully, I don't foresee anything else unexpected for unbudgeted, but you know, it's unexpected, so how would you know? And eating out is definitely done for the month, so hopefully none of these other 3 categories turn red, and we'll just see how I make out in week 4 and then for my overall budget closeout. All right, so let's flip back to the calendar view, and we're going to check off these expenses for the week, and then we're going to verify the bills that were paid. And the only one we can really mark is the phone bill, because these 2 are part of my subscriptions line, and I'm waiting until Disney Plus comes out to check that off. All right, so here is the monthly budget view, and we're still waiting on that. So Spectrum was $14 even, and then everything else is waiting till the end of the month. All right, and then for sinking funds, the only one I had in week 3 was out of my pets category. We just bought some more cat litter. It cost $23.80. It was a bigger box that we bought, so that's why it was a little bit more than from week 1. But after the $23.80, we are now working with $14.12 remaining in that sinking fund for my pets. All right, so that is basically it for this week. So thank you all so much for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. And I will see you all next time. Bye.